I
Good.
am Christina from Café Mais Geek, and I have a few questions for you. Question is, what captivated you to accept the Miss Marvel project? And was there something you knew from the start that you wanted to do?
I've been a fan of the comic books for a very long time. I have two daughters, and they read the comics as well. And I wanted to be part of the storytelling team that brought Kamala Khan to life from the comic books onto the screen because she changes the way we see superheroes. And she also, her culture, her family dynamics, and where she comes from opens sort of a whole new world in Hollywood. And I wanted to be part of that. I wanted audiences to fall in love with Kamala Khan's family the way I fell in love with them.
All right. And how was the conversion from documentaries to TV series? How was making documentaries helpful for such a big project as Miss Marvel?
So I've worked in documentary films and I worked in animation, and each one of the mediums that I've experimented in has taught me something different about storytelling in some way. And so I brought with me to the Marvel universe my understanding of visual effects and sort of intimate family moments and how to unpack them. And I had a vision about how I wanted Kamala to go on this adventure, where I wanted her to go, how I wanted to show Karachi and how I wanted to show partition. And Marvel Studios was very good about giving me the tools that I needed to make that happen.
All right. And what was the biggest challenge as a director?
I think the biggest challenge was how do we tell the story of partition, which is this incredibly huge event in history that is seldom spoken about and almost certainly never spoken about in Hollywood. How do we bring Kamala Khan into partition and make it feel like she is walking through history? And to do that, I drew from authentic oral histories of people who spoke about their time on a train platform and who spoke about what it felt like at that time when they were leaving their home. And so when you see Kamala walking on the platform, it's as if she's hearing snatches of conversation. And in that moment, she's a young witness to history.
Right. And how is it to be able to build such an important MCU character as Kamala to the Pakistani culture?
I feel like we're letting the world in onto our secret that we have this very cool culture, that our music and our food and our textiles and our buses and trucks are so vivacious and so full of life. Our festivals, our weddings. I almost feel like when people watch it, they're like, I'd like to go to a wedding now that's Pakistani, or I'd like to eat that food, or I want to listen to that music. And it's truly special to be able to introduce your culture to the rest of the world and make it part of popular culture.
This is going to be my last question because I can see that my time is running out. What do you take from the Miss Marvel series to your future projects?
I think that I'm going to take with me sort of the experience that I've had working with actors. I worked a lot with the actors. We did table readings. We spent a lot of time sort of talking through what the scene should feel like and what their role should be. And I think that in those intimate, quiet moments that I wanted to capture, that is what I'm going to take with me onto my next project.
Thank you so much for answering my questions. And I hope you have a good rest of the day.
Thank you.
So bye. Thank you.